Sam Roberts on a Friday, rather wet Friday, managed to catch a word with Mike Raya. Mike, 2 games into this championship season, one pretty good result and one not so good result. Where does that leave us for this weekend then?
Trying to get a good result. Yeah, look, I mean, it's still early days, and there's no doubt the players were really disappointed and not far off devastated by last weekend's result. But in a cold like today, I don't think we deserve to win, and you know, we got to accept that. We'll take that on the chin. We were far too ill-disciplined. We didn't have control of that game for any length of time, really. I mean, I know people talk about the 20 minutes. We probably should have the game wrapped up. Yeah, maybe so if we had taken that one opportunity. But outside of that, I can't really remember any times where we sort of put them under any sort of pressure. So, yeah, we've got to take it on the chin, and we've got to move on. You know, our enthusiasm and our scrambled defence at times was excellent. We just need to be a bit stronger in the first up defence and take that defence further up the pitch. You know, it's all very well having a scrambled defence, but why stress yourselves when if you make them first up tackles higher up the pitch, you don't cause yourself too many problems. So yeah, we've looked long and hard at ourselves. I think selections reflected some disappointing performances, but more than anything disappointed in the discipline that we showed. Look, I think referees pretty much held his hands up. He didn't have a good day at the office, but it's not to say that our discipline was any better, and we shouldn't have actually given the opportunity for the referee to get to award, so you know, at least 10 of them penalties. So yeah, it's tough. It was tough to take, but yeah, the boys responded well, and I'm expecting us to come out firing tomorrow.
Looking in particular last weekend, these games tend to, well, any game in this championship is going to turn very, very quickly, and it did last weekend. We seemed to be on the verge of going up 20-0, and then all of a sudden we find ourselves going 13-6. This remains such a competitive league. It's the small details that's going to really make the difference, isn't it? Yeah,
and understanding going to certain grounds like Rotherham, the intensity they bring. You know, we all know about the narrow pitch, but there was no surprise to us. You know, they're an aggressive bunch up there, but and you know, we do our preparation, and you know, you hope that the players take things on board and you know, take them into the game. But pressure's a funny thing, and people respond to it in different ways, and that's certainly, you know, shed a bit of light on it from our perspective as a coaching group. And we've got to address certain things when we go away from home that probably last weekend's game made us aware of.
We've got a difficult next game in Esher, an element of unknown quantity in the championship, but have already proven themselves very worthy competitors and will be as strong a test as anyone tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, look, they should never have been out of a division in the first place. We all know that, and they've been quietly building and come off the back of a fantastic season last year, play some unbelievable rugby actually. So, you know, I'm hoping, you know, both sides come to the party tomorrow. It could be a real cracker, and we got full respect for what they're about. They've signed some really good players over the summer. Ricky Nebbit at tight end in particular, and Clive Stewart-Smith at 9, 2 crucial aspects to their team. Obviously the cornerstone of your scrum is important, and a 9 who acts as a link between the backs and the forwards, and they're good operators, and they got some really exciting runners behind as well. So you know, it'll test our defence tomorrow, but you know, we've worked hard this week on that aspect of our game. But notwithstanding that, we've got to be better in attack, and we weren't at our best last week. And the bit we got to get is our consistency. You know, we've got to continue to get numbers to the ball to look after it. We can't be affording to play high risk rugby all the time. You've got to be a bit more pragmatic. But I suppose it's all a learning curve. You know, look at our backline tomorrow. I'm tremendously excited by it. You know, Farrell's been terrific in training and some of the pre-season games we've seen. You know, he deserves his shot there. And we got Duncan at 13. Again, you know, long term, I feel he's going to be a midfield player. So, you know, I'm looking for big performances for them too. And Andre on the wing actually deserves his shot. He's was very unlucky not to have played so far. You know, it's not to say, you know, Duncan and Ollie did a particularly bad job last weekend. That's just, you know, it's a squad rotation in that sense. and James Short has looked hungry as well. So yeah, we got plenty of exciting backs out there, plenty of pace. Hopefully, our set piece will function sufficiently to give us that platform to work off.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too, and I hope I speak to you after the game tomorrow and you're smiling.
Always smiling, Sam.